Good evening, everyone. This tutorial is about how to use CIROS software for the first time. CIROS is a software which is used to program robots. And this video is at the request of my students. Actually, I've pinned the software here, which you can see where my cursor is. But for the sake of my students, what I'm going to do is that because this is not pinned on the desktop, they can search the CIROS uh, software by typing CIROS, and that will come up. And when they click on it, it opens up. There will be two pages opened. For example, if I close this one, you will see there is this one here. And let me bring the first page there. So this screen that is opened, we can do a lot of things from here. We can do tutorials, we can program PLCs, but I'm not going to do anything on this page for now. I'm going to close it because I want to use first to MPS uh, robots. So I'm closing this page and then I will go straight to where I can access the first to MPS. So that is me closing this page. Now I will come to file. So when you close that first page, which I've closed down, you will see this grade, space like this. So it looks like drawing board. Those of you who have done engineering drawing before, when you pick the drawing board, there isn't any paper on it, so you have to put a paper on it to start the drawing. And that's the same way this screen here looks like. It's very grayed out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a program, look for the type of robot that I'm going to use. So first of all, please note these steps. It's very, very important. And this is, the first tutorial. I've done the second one already, but this is the first one to the second one I did. So you go to File, and then you go to New, and then New and New, you go to MPS Systems. Then you will probably come to this dialog box here. What it is that you may not, for example, have a folder called CIROS, but I have created a folder called CIROS. So if you don't have a folder called CIROS, I recommend you right click in the space here and you go to new folder and just type CIROS and open up that folder, and you will have a blank thing like this. What you need to do is you just in the file name you type any name you want. For example, it could be my first project, and then you can click save. You can click save. Once you click save, the CIROS, the different types of CIROS is going to open up. So let me click save and see what's going to happen. Now this is what comes up. The grade space has now changed to, a front panel where we can have the robot and, teach the robot what we want it to do. So we have a panel here where I'm hovering the cursor, but we have to go and select the actual or the type of robot that we want to program. There are so many types of robots here, as you can see from here. So this one here shows, or it tells you that yes, you need to get a robot to add to this. Because here there isn't any robot, so I'm going to look for a robot and then I will add it to this. This one comes by default. It's not any particular type of robot. So it say sorry, so it says CIROS or CIROS robot, as you can see. It's not any type. So we have to look for the type of robot we want to program. So I will go to Festo MPS. I'll click down the drop down and then I will look for robotic assemble. I'm just going to use this one. There is this which is the new model which is slightly different from the old model. I'm going to use the old model, so I'll click on this first one that says robotic assemble. I'll click on that and then it appears. So this is the one, but this is also another one. I'm not going to program this. I'm programming the first one. So once this appears, I'm going to add this to that. So I will click on add and then it's added. So I can now close this window because all that I wanted to do was to get a robot to add to this, which is now added, and you can see the green and this yellow line, that is a robot added. So I will now close this window. And what I'm going to do now is that if you look here, we have move, we have rotate, we have zoom, and if you right click, you can also have rotate 90 degrees clockwise, rotate 90 degrees anti-clockwise. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the rotate here and just rotate. And there we go. Here is the, what is it called? The robot. And I will also go to move and I will move this robot a little bit. I will go to zoom and I will zoom it like that. Again, you can use the keyboard and the left mouse key to rotate, to also to move. For example, control and shift, control and the left key moves it, and then shift and the left key, moves it, control and the left key rotates it, and then control and the wheel on the mouse also zoom it in and out. So this is how you get your robot. And then we have to move on to the next step. The next step is how we can teach the robot what we want it to do. We don't have those things that we can use to teach the robot. So we are going to look for those things and to look for what we can use to teach the robot what it has to do. For example, the teaching panel and the position list. We have to go to program and then come to project management. Project management. So program, project management, and then once you click on project management, this opens. The project dialog opens. Right click on the project here and left click on the new. Now we come here into this dialog box. The, the type of software, you see, it says here industrial robot language, and the type of robot language we are going to use. The one I use is Merfa Basic 5 MV, sorry, MBA V. That is the one. So I will click on it. Once I click on that, then I have to give the name of the project. I can give the same name I put into that file, or you can change it. So I can say maybe first project. I will say first project. And then once I do this, I select the method, I put the name of the project. Then this one you see here, RV-2F is the type of project. It's Mitsubishi robot type. So I will click OK. Now I will come here, back here, and you see under the name I said, first project dash three, that appears here. I will right click on the file under the saved project name. I will right click on it and then go to new. So new, then here I have my MERFAP project. Now this is a program that I will be using in the MERFAP Basic 5. That is program.mb5. That is a program I'll be using. So I will select that one and I will click OK. Then I'll go back to Files, right click, New. Then now I'm coming to select the position list. That is where I will record all my positions after I've taught the robot where to stay, where to do whatever I want it to do. So I'll click on this and then I will click OK. It's all done, but there is one more thing. You can see the robot is gone. It's lost from the screen here. So what we can do to get the robot back is that there are two ways which we can do. One way is to go to here, sorry, you go to Windows and tile vertically or horizontally, you can get it back. But I normally use this workspaces. So I'll go to workspaces and then I will come down to robot programming and then I will go straight to program. I'll go straight to program, position list, and teach panel. That's all that I need. The three things is what I need: program, position list, and teach panel. Then I will have all of the three here. So this is the robot. This is the program where I will write my program. This is my position list where if I, for example, if I teach the robot something, this is where I will, put that position. This is where I will say, yes, this is the position I want the robot to be, or this is how I want the robot to behave, and then I'll put it on this position. Now, let me do something here. Let me drag the teach panel so that you can see what the teach panel looks like. So this is all about the teach panel here. And as a quick review, because this is supposed to be a short video, as a quick review, this is this is the teach panel. So we have the joints here. This is the waist. This is the shoulder. This is the elbow. This is the wrist. And we have the end effector or the grip here. You can play with the shoulder. So, sorry, you can play with the waist, and you can do that. 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 You can do this. You can do that. You can do everything there. And once you are done, you can reset it by coming to this point here and just reset it. So this is how you can, start the project. Well, I will do another video to, let you know how you can, start the programming. Thank you very much for watching.